Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. Today I thought we'll do another quiz. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and for each of the questions it's either a true or a false answer. All you've got to do is decide which. So let's jump on in and see how many you can get right. Question number 1. The ancient Roman week length was based on markets and the amount of food that people would buy. Is that true or is that false? That's true. The ancient Roman calendar was based on the nundial cycle. I know chances are I pronounced that wrong. This was where farmers, they would bring their food to markets, and city dwellers, they would buy enough groceries to last for 8 days. So the week was 8 days long. Question 2. A-sized papers. They're based on an aspect ratio of the square root of 2. True or false? The answer is true. A paper sizes, they've got an aspect ratio of 1 to 1.41421, which is the square root of 2. Now, a little bit extra information. An A0 size, that's the base size for A sheets, is 1189 by 841 millimetres. Then each of the following sizes, they're determined by folding that page in half along the longest side. When we're quoting GSM, that's grams per square metre, we quote it as if it's an A0 sheet. So a paper weight of 80 GSM means the A0 sheet, it weighed 80 grams. So an A4 sheet, which is 1/16 of the size of an A0 sheet, that would weigh about 5 grams. Question number 3. The year, it's got 12 months because this is what the first Roman king, Romulus, decreed. True or false? The answer, it's false. Remus's calendar, it only had 10 months, and it started out in what was the equivalent of our March. The second Roman king, Numa, he's the one that added the additional 2 months to the year, and he placed those before March. Question 4. The speed of light is the same regardless of what it's passing through. True or false? The answer here? False. The speed of light, it varies depending on what it's passing through. This, it's what's known as the refractive index. The speed of light that we often hear quoted, that's for the speed of light in a vacuum. This, the refractive index, is 1. And yes, that speed of light's a very big number. The air in our atmosphere, that's got a refractive index of 1.0003. So light, it does slow down a little bit. Glass, that's got a refractive index of 1.5. So light passes through glass approximately 35% slower than it does through a vacuum. Our final question, question 5. Based on data from September of 2022, 7% of households in the UK are experiencing food poverty. True or false? This one, it's false. According to the Food Foundation, 18.4% of households in the UK are experiencing food poverty. That's 9.7 million adults. This, it's up from 6% at the start of the year. Yeah, a 3-fold increase. And it's only getting worse. People living in food poverty, they either don't have enough money to buy sufficient nutritious food, or they struggle to get it because it's not easily accessible in their community, and quite often it's a combination of both. And we're going to end this video on that rather somber thought. I hope you've enjoyed this quiz, I like the idea of doing quizzes. They're things I want to do a bit more often. Have you got any formats for a quiz that you think might be worth me trying out? Please drop a comment down below. Let's kickstart the conversation. Please hit the thumbs up button. Every time you like, every time you comment, just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.